In today's episode, I'm taking a look at what's become quite a rare fragrance from the house of Ralph Lauren. This is Polo Double Black, and to find out my thoughts on this one, stay tuned to Mags Frags. Yes, hello again everybody and welcome to another episode of Mags Frags. I'm Paul and this is day 103 of my Fragrance 365 project, where I give my thoughts on a different fragrance every day for a whole year. So today's scent of the day is Polo Double Black from the house of Ralph Lauren. It's an oriental woody spicy fragrance for men and it was launched in 2006. It was created by perfumer Helen Molnar, and it's a follow-up to the original Polo Black from the previous year in 2005. That one came with the chrome cap and the black gloss finish, whereas this comes in a really mean-looking, complete matte black appearance. It's becoming slightly more difficult to get hold of these days, but Fragrance X is still stocking it, and there are a couple of sellers also on eBay that are selling the 75ml version like this one. But apart from that, I haven't kind of come across this one anywhere else, so grab a bottle of this if you're interested in it before it completely vanishes. So it's fair to say that this isn't the most bling and standout fragrance that I've got in my collection, and you can't really get more stealth-like and unassuming bottle design than this. Both the box and the bottle are finished completely in black, with the outline of the fragrance name. We've got like a metallic chrome there, but that's the only thing on the front that's not black. We do have a Ralph Lauren Pony logo there on the front, but that's finished in like a gloss black. And then on the back we've got some product information, the barcode, and then underneath we've got the batch code there. So it's very, very simple design there. There's nothing on the top. The bottle is frosted glass with a matte black finish, which features a gloss black pony motif. On the top we've got another Ralph Lauren logo. It's just an RL initials. This is a black gloss cap, and it is a plastic click-on one, but you can actually pick the bottle up by that. It is on there really strong. Underneath, surprise, surprise, we have a black atomizer, and that gives you a nice decent blast of juice. The presentation on this one is very modern. It's way beyond its years, and I think it still looks pretty contemporary and stylish. But this is not what first attracted me to this fragrance. It was the very, very interesting blend of notes that you get in this. So let's take a look at what's inside this one. Yeah, the top notes in this one are mango and black pepper. In the heart, there's roasted coffee beans and Indonesian nutmeg. And in the base, there's cardamom, juniper berries and woody notes. Yes, I don't know about you, but when I first saw the combination of mango and coffee and cardamom in the same fragrance, I was really intrigued by this one, and I ended up just going ahead and blind buying it. It's such an interesting mix of ingredients, and I love the cardamom note that you get in the likes of La Nuit de l'Homme. I love the coffee in Killian's Intoxicated, and also the mango is a very unusual note to find as an opening note in fragrances these days. I've got to say that in terms of the overall smell, I'm very, very impressed with this one. It opens up with the semi-sweet note of mango, but it's not the most natural smelling mango. It does come off a little bit synthetic, but it is quite nice and fruity. This is supported by a little bit of a kick of spiciness from the black pepper, which sounds like it shouldn't really work, but it actually does. It's not an intense pepper like you get in Spice Bomb, but it's definitely got a little bit of spiciness to it. There is, it's kind of a fleeting opening. It's fairly short-lived, and after about the 10 or 15 minute mark, the coffee and the nutmeg start to come through, but it's nowhere near as dark as what I expected it to be. I thought it would be like coffee with a hint of mango, but instead it's more like mango with a hint of coffee, and you get a bright, fruity, almost tropical vibe to it. It smells fantastic and it's so likeable and easy to wear. I can pick up on the juniper berries in the heart of the fragrance, but I don't really get too much of the cardamom. And I'm sure that's the cardamom's just in there to kind of complement the black pepper and to produce a little bit of a spicy edge, and maybe also to work with the drier woody notes in the base. But again, I don't get too much woodiness, and once the fruity mid notes have faded, there's nothing much left to detect. The overall aroma for the most part is a bright, fairly sweet and fruity fragrance with almost a gourmand scent profile. This is a real compliment getter, and anyone who smells this on you is going to absolutely love it. This is a very versatile scent that would work well in the warmer months and also during the cooler months of spring and early autumn. But this doesn't have the depth to be a winter fragrance. It's much lighter than I thought it'd be, for that reason I think it'd work really well as a great work fragrance or as a casual dumb reach during the day. It'd also be a great date night scent because it's got a very addictive and seductive aroma that really kind of draws you in. Yeah, unfortunately it's not all great news with this one, I'm afraid, and the performance on this is well documented as being really bad, and I can confirm that it's less than impressive in both projection and longevity. You probably get around about 15 or 20 minutes of projection before it becomes a really close skin scent, and the only people that are really close, within maybe a couple of feet of you, are ever going to be able to smell this coming off you. After a couple of hours it's barely detectable, and it kind of reminds me of Dolce & Gabbana the One because it smells ridiculously good and you really want it to perform, but in reality it's a huge disappointment, and you have to kind of reapply this time and time again to get any kind of performance out of it. This is a straight 10 out of 10 fragrance when it comes to the blend quality and overall smell. It's an absolute gorgeous fragrance, but it just frustrates me so much that the performance is so bad on it. If this performed better, it'd be one of my all-time favourite fragrances without any doubt. I'd love to kind of find a niche house who's created a scent with these notes in that lasted maybe 7 or 8 hours, because I'd just get rid of my old collection. This would become my signature scent. Mind you, that kind of goes for the likes of La Nuit de l'Homme and Dolce & Gabbana the One also. Them two smell beautiful, but you just want that little bit more from them. This is an absolutely beautiful fragrance, but it's not worth picking up, which kind of makes me sad. The smell on it is a 10 out of 10, but the performance unfortunately is a 3 out of 10. So once again, that's about it for today's Scent of the Day. Tomorrow I'm going to be giving my thoughts on quite possibly the most luxurious designer fragrance you can buy. So have a guess what you think that might be, but also make sure you tune in tomorrow to see which one it is. Also, if you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It's also great to hear your opinions, your critiques and your thoughts on all of these fragrances that feature in the project, so keep your comments coming down in the comments section. I love reading them all. So as always, thank you once again for watching. Stay safe, keep smelling fresh, and I'll see you tomorrow for a good one. Bye bye for now.